Hey, 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 Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, and we're going to talk about 3 reasons your brand isn't attracting the right people and how to fix it. And today we're going to dig into some of the things that you can be noticing. Maybe you've already noticed it, but I'm going to be sharing with you what I see as a coach in the online space and wondering, how do you actually get the right people excited about what you are doing, right? Is really what it comes down to. And we're going to get into that and more. So let's talk about your brand. Let's talk about social media. Let's talk about how we can get you getting better results with your online efforts. And if you haven't noticed, again, there's been a really big shift in the marketplace. A lot of external factors are coming into play with all the things with the economy and in the marketplace, and just people are a little freaked out right now. And so if you just keep doing what you've been doing, you're just going to get the same results. But if you can start looking at things with a different lens and have a different approach, everything can change for you. So if you're showing up every day and you're posting and you're sharing and you feel like you're hustling and you're just I just can't seem to move the needle, I completely understand that. Put me in the comments if you're just like, Kimberly, I'm doing everything you're telling me to do. I'm doing the do. I'm posting every day. I am being consistent. You might not be attracting the right people. So it's not enough to just be posting every day. It isn't enough to be interacting with people. You really need to understand that there is a specific methodology I'm going to teach you right now. And there's some psychology as well that's really coming into play with buying behavior and the way that people are doing business right now. The number one thing that you want to be thinking about, we're going to get into some specifics, but overall, I really want you to focus on building relationships, okay? So when it comes to building relationships, what I want you to be thinking about is, are you putting in deposits each day into making new connections, nurturing current connections, and reviving old connections? Because if I actually pulled up your social media and looked at your history, we went and screen shared and looked at your inbox, there are so many conversations you've had over the last year, 2 years, maybe 5 years or longer, that you are absolutely leaving money on the table. You've probably changed. You've probably shifted. So if you're doing something different, you can't expect your entire network to know that or even understand that. Okay, that's going to be essential as well. So there are 3 reasons that your brand isn't attracting the right people. First off, and let me know if this is landing with you. Number 1 is your brand message is unclear. Okay. Your brand message is unclear. So do you ever feel like when you go to do your content and all of that, you're just kind of floundering a little bit when it comes to actually writing the caption, describing the reel? What do you want people to do with that content? Do you ever feel like you're just kind of fumbling your way through your content? That typically stems back from an unclear brand. Okay. Have you heard the saying, if you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one? Now, more than ever, it is absolutely essential that when people read your content or see you live like this, that they feel a connection to you, that they truly feel that you care about them, that you understand what they're going through, and more importantly, you have an immediate solution for them. They are not going to do business with you if you're vague. They're not going to do business with you if you're changing what you're promoting every 5 seconds. They're not going to do business with you if you're unclear. Okay. So write this down in your notes. You need to clearly know and clearly articulate. And also when people come to your social media content, they need to see this, who you are, who you serve, and how you help those people right away. And when they see that, it needs to be a resounding yes. She's for me. They need to know it. They need to feel it. They need to know, what do they do next? What's the next step? How can they connect with you? How can they get a lead magnet from you? Do you have an upcoming challenge, masterclass, workshop, webinar, boot camp? Do you have something that they can plug into? Do you have a weekly show, right? Live video is still the most powerful way for you to do sales in social media, through social media for this entire year. Okay. Live video is the number 1 way to get sales through social media, live video. Yet most of you aren't doing live video every week. Now it could be podcasting, right? Blogging. There are other powerful methods of content, but I'm still going to emphasize we can do those things and we still do the live video, because a podcast isn't social media, right? Like you might People might be following your podcast, but they're going to come over and follow you on Instagram probably, right? A blog isn't social media. So thinking about social media, your number one strategy is going to be live video. So let me know in the comments, what is your current strategy for live video? Or maybe it's non-existent. Can you commit to implementing a live video strategy? This is the number one way, okay? The second thing when it comes to reasons your brand isn't attracting the right people is your content isn't showing authority, okay? Your content isn't showing authority. So you might be entertaining, you might have some funny reels, right? You might be educating and giving some tips, but you need to show people why you are different. You need to show people that you are in a category of one. Okay, I didn't make up this term. Basically, it means it's like the blue ocean, if you've heard of that. Why you? There are probably many people who do what you do. I'm not the only business coach that's teaching people to make money on social media, right? Why are you on this live right now or watching the replay? Why are you in our programs? A lot of you I see on here are in our paid programs. Why have you chosen to do business with me? Why have you chosen to do business with our team? I bet, even if you didn't like consciously think of this, I bet at some point you saw something from me where you're like, wow, she knows her stuff. Now, did you ask me, can I please see your credentials? Can I see where your degrees came from? Can I see a list of all of your students? Can I get case studies and, a whole book on all the results they've gotten? You could sense the authority with the way I did my content. You trusted me. Why? Because I'm consistent, but I'm establishing authority. I am sharing things that are different than what else you're seeing. I'm a thought leader. I'm going to put stuff out there and challenge people to think differently, to have a higher standard for themselves. I'm also going to ask you, I'm going to push you. If you guys have been in my programs, I'm direct and I'm going to push you. Okay. I'm not going to let you off the hook of, oh, I'm so busy. So am I. Okay. If you have a dream to monetize what you have, something you're passionate about, I'm going to do everything I can to help you accomplish that, but you've got to do it. I'm not helping you by being like, oh, I know so much going on, right? But there's something about the way that I'm showing up that I'm establishing authority for you, because otherwise you would be doing business with somebody else. Or maybe you are, right? But I've been a constant in your life probably. It's because of the authority. Different ways you can show authority are going to be where you're sharing quick solutions for people so that they can get an immediate win. Okay. So for example, today, if you're watching this and you go, gosh, yeah, I feel like I'm not attracting the right people. Okay. And I say to you, all right, well, we've got to make sure your brand message is clear. Who are you, right? Who do you serve and how do you help those people? Figure that out. Okay. You could leave this training and go right down, okay, who you are, who you serve, and how you help those people. You could make sure your social media is a reflection of that. It's very clear when people come to your social media, who you are, who you serve, and how you help those people. You could do that from this call. Could you not? Or start going live every week. Maybe drop a podcast, get stuff happening on social media that stands out. It's good quality content. Could you start doing that right away? Yes. So you're getting a win by participating in a free training. Do you get wins when you listen to my podcast episodes, our YouTube channel? Go on our YouTube channel, by the way. It's like next level. Okay. Maybe you open our emails and there's a free resource in there and you're like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is so helpful. We put out new free resources every other week. That's unbelievable. Go Team Goal Digger, right? Why are we doing that? Because we want to be top of mind for you when you choose to hire a business coach. We want to be top of mind when you say, I need to find a team to get behind me and support me and guide me and coach me and mentor me. We want you to choose us, but we're not running around going, choose us, choose us, choose us. We're leading by example through our content, through our authority, through the amazing resources and value we're providing. So I want you to ask yourself a question. Think about the content you've shared in the last couple of weeks. Is it so valuable that somebody would pay for it? Let me know. And while you guys are doing that, before I get to the third one, I also have something that will help you with this. It's the Ultimate Brand Mastery Kit. If you haven't gotten it yet, or is that even proper English, received it yet? I don't know. So let me tell you what's in the Ultimate Brand Mastery Kit. We put this together for you. This is a prime example of like just off the charts over delivering This is free. Okay. This is everything you get in it. You get 50 scroll stopping hooks. Okay. A hook is going to get somebody to stop scrolling and watch your video or read your post, right? So we have 50 of our best converting ones. You're also going to get the ultimate content bank planner. I actually custom built it out myself in Google Sheets. So if you ever been like, I just need one place to map out all my content where you have the video or the graphic, you've got the caption, you've got the hashtags, right? I built the whole thing out for you guys. It's custom made by me and it's incredible. Okay. So you're going to get that. So you can plan out all your content. You're also going to get my famous branding breakthrough playbook. So if you're somebody who needs to see examples and you need images and pictures and you want to like follow along, the ebook will be great for you. And you also get our this is the number one requested resource of 2024, and it hasn't slowed down. 100 faceless Insta stories. They're beautiful. They're branded. They're editable. You're going to love them. And finally, you're going to get 80 brand boards. This is a chance for you to browse through the boards and you can mix and match if you want to. 80 different brands. I mean, how epic is that? We put the link there for you guys. If you're on Instagram or LinkedIn, just put brand kit in the comments and we'll get you the link for that. So think about that. You can look through that and say, ooh, I like the look of that. Okay. This is part of what we're talking about. So we want to have the aesthetics matching up. Okay. You want your stuff to look good. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. At this point in the game, the winging it, the fly by the seat of your pants, the I'll get to it later, kind of the janky stuff. And what I mean by janky is you're getting, quote graphics from Google Images and they don't match. And it doesn't have your name on it, right? Because you didn't make it. It's not going to fly anymore. Okay. People are way too I don't want to say suspicious, but kind of, people are burned, they've invested in things, whatever it is that you sell, they've already bought it at some point. It didn't work out for them. Maybe they gave up. Maybe they didn't commit to it, but it doesn't matter. Okay. You really have to think about this is important. This isn't me just because I love branding. This is essential, in my opinion, for you to have success on social media. Okay. So we'll get you the ultimate brand mastery kit. You can click that link. The final thing you want to think about with 3 reasons your brand isn't attracting the right people is you don't have a visual vibe that stands out. Okay. You don't have a visual vibe, as we just mentioned. So people will scroll right past your stuff because there's not any consistency. There's not a way for them to recognize you and have that subconscious awareness if they're not seeing a cohesive aesthetic. Okay. With our stuff, I mean, when I first started out and started off with the Gold Digger Girl, which we later rebranded to Gold Digger Girl Co., I would have people send me pictures in Messenger of them at Hobby Lobby or the dollar store with a little makeup bag that said Gold Digger on it. Why? Because I was known as the Gold Digger Girl. Now, did I have this big brand built up? I did not. I was just starting out, but I was constantly talking about crushing your goals and being a gold digger and then launching the Gold Digger Girl brand. So when you have something that you're constantly talking about, or there's visuals, certain colors you're using, certain aesthetics of how you're showing up with your images, your reels, you want to make sure it's cohesive. Is that making sense? So you just want to make sure that your brand is really clear, your content is targeted and speaking directly to your avatar, that you're the obvious solution for them. You're going to get them a win. You're going to help them out. You're going to tell them how they can take the next step with you. And you're going to do all of this in a way that's very cohesive. It builds trust. It builds recognition. It allows them to go, yeah, cool. I want to do business with this person. You look professional when you actually have your stuff cohesive and polished and looking good. Okay. It is what it is. People judge a book by their cover. That's just how it goes, obviously. And then they get to know you and they fall in love and all the things. Okay. All right. So 3 reasons your brand isn't attracting the right people and how to fix it is coming to a close. Really, really grateful to spend this time with you guys. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.